I'm Christian Lamichka, and today I present you Colt Ford. Colt, welcome to the show.
Thank you. How are you, man?
Doing okay. How are you?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well.
Good to know. Since the last time we met each other, might be it was 2 years ago.
Yeah, at least a couple of years ago, yeah.
What happened since that time to you?
It's been crazy. Just record sales have gone bigger and bigger, and the touring has gotten bigger and bigger, and I just keep doing, what I do, and more people are starting to, radio's starting to give me a little bigger chance, and I'm just having fun, man. I love playing music. I get to play music for people. I consider that a blessing, so I'm just lucky to be able to do it.
So, the new record you have is a full album, I think so.
Yeah.
So, let's talk about the songs. What kind of songs you have on the album, and which is your personal favorite, and what's the story behind it?
Well, there's an album that's out there right now that's been out, but the new one comes out May 3rd, I think, and it's called Every Chance I Get. And the first single is a song called Country Thing, which is, it's a real kind of, it's pretty hard rocking, kind of more my style kind of thing. Just it kind of says it's either in your blood or it ain't. You know what I mean? I mean, it's like there's no fake or anything pretend about it. This album is probably the best thing I've done, I think, and it's really rocking. The whole album is pretty up tempo and rocking. But my favorite thing on the record is a song I did called "She Likes to Ride in Trucks," which is a song about my daughter who is about to turn 16 years old, and she's getting where she doesn't need me as much. She wants to go out and hang out and be with her friends and boyfriends and stuff, and it's kind of a coming of age song that's real personal for me, and I got Craig Morgan on the song with me, which is really cool, and so it's one of those ones I don't care if anybody else really likes it. I made it just for her, so and for me, so it's pretty cool.
So the time has passed that you play a bodyguard for her?
Yeah, well, I know I still play that, but what do you do? I mean, you're a dad, she's growing up, and she doesn't need me around as much as she used to, but she's a good girl, and she's so I'm happy for her. I'm scared and happy all at the same time. It's fun to watch them grow up, but it's a little bit frightening too.
Does she likes to follow your steps in the music business?
I don't think so. No, she's not really into that. I think she's two things she wants to do is either be a fashion designer or a chef are the two things she likes to do, and I've never been one of those fathers. I got a son as well that's 11-year-old that's a good athlete, and I just let them do whatever makes them happy. As long as they're happy and healthy and have good manners, and that's all that I'm really worried about.
Well, fashion designer would be a good idea, so she can create your stage style.
I don't know that she wants to do something that'd be a lot of fabric, her creating my stage style. But it's funny is I kind of have my own thing. This T-shirt is a little bit different, but I find these kind of Western shirts and I put my own patches on them, and I've kind of created my own style because they don't really make stuff cool for fat guys. So I kind of made my own fat guy cool thing. Maybe I need to turn that into my own clothing line.
Do you know Asterix and Obelix, this comic from France?
No, I do not. No.
He always say, "I'm not fat." Who's fat? He might be have your size.
Really?
Yeah.
That's funny. I haven't heard. I'll have to look that up.
So let's talk about your music again. What can people accept to see when they visit one of your concerts?
I have probably one of the most high energy shows that's out there on the road right now. My band is one of the best live bands you'll ever see, and we just do a lot of different things. I mean, if you come to my show, there's nobody just standing there playing their songs. I think George Strait and Alan Jackson can do that, and they've earned the right to do that. But some of the other artists, I want to see you do more things. Our show would be more compared more to a rock show than to a country show. which not necessarily the music style, but in the way that we do things, and it's high energy, and there's a lot going on, and I think people, times are too tough today for you to just stand there and play your songs. I think you should really give them a show, and we do that, and we play all different kinds of things. You could hear rock and roll all night, or you could hear Charlie Daniels. You just never know. We do a lot of different, besides our own songs, we try to do a lot of different things that are fun, that the crowd walks out of there and goes, "Man, that was cool. I didn't think that he would do something like that," and that's fun.
I know that you answer your MySpace personally,
yeah.
So you have nobody in the background. So what's the most requested question?
God, there's some crazy questions that get asked on there. It's weird, some of the things that get asked, and I mean, it's just fun. I have a problem with artists that don't interact with their fans. You know what I mean? I mean, I like to speak for myself, and I know I'm busy, but they took their time to send me a message, and their time is just as important as my time. That's just the way I look at it. So I think if that's the case, then, you know, I try to take my time and answer them. And I get asked, I mean, all kinds of things. I end up, you know, young guys asking me questions about girlfriends and girls saying, what should I do? I mean, I get to play Dr. Phil on there sometimes, but to me, that's the neatest thing about it. I like music, I love music, but I love people, you know, and I love the interaction with the people and learning about being a part of their life, and I'm a part of theirs. And at the end of the day, that's way more important than selling records or anything. That people remember you for being a part of their life in some sort of positive way is a cool thing to me.
So, Colt, thanks for the interview and hope to see you next.
Always, Christian. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it, buddy.